Hi there folks, and welcome to a quick demonstration for our second level mathematics CFE software. So before we start, we should stress again that all learning outcomes in this particular software program, they are split up into three differentiated modules at bronze, silver and gold level, and all of these can be accessed either by clicking in your mouse or tapping on your smartboard or Promethean board the experiences and outcomes button. So here are all the organisers for second level mathematics. Let's show you an example of one of these modules. So let's look at MTH 218A, using your knowledge of the coordinate system to plot and describe the location of a point on a grid. So let's look at bronze first of all. And of course, in true rigor maths fashion, there are whole class lessons, there are homework slash worksheets, and there are assessments slash low stakes assessments. There's also a comprehensive exam questions section, which allows pupils to apply the skills that they've learned in this module to new and unfamiliar contexts. And of course, there's a certificate should the teacher wish to provide certification for the students' achievements. So let's have a wee look at an exercise first of all. So as you can see, there's 5 for each level. In addition, there's 5 homeworks and 5 assessments, providing an almost unlimited bank of practice for students in order for each of them to master the skills being taught. So if we click on one, there are 2 ways that you can navigate your way through a rigor maths class exercise. You can either just click or tap through on your smartboard, where the experience and outcome comes up and the learning outcomes that are going to be taught are displayed, and we can just keep clicking through. But say we just wanted to start from outcome 2, which is plotting coordinates, rather than have to keep clicking all the way through outcome 1, we could use the smart navigation tools at the top, these arrows. So if I click the red arrow once, it will take me to outcome 1, and if I click it again, it will take me straight to outcome 2 without having to actually click all my way through. So there's plotting coordinates, which is the heading for the students, and now of course it's the worked example time. So I'll just click through that so that teachers can get an idea of what that looks like. Quite a short one for coordinates, and then of course it's over to the students where they've got their questions to work through. So a couple of smart features to talk our way through here. If you want to set your students a time, what you could do is you could just click on the alarm clock there, then click OK, and what that'll do is that'll load a timer for the students to use. This timer can be dragged to any area of the screen that you wish, and you can set them a time for that challenge, and then a buzzer will sound at the end when the time's up. Now of course not all pupils thrive under the pressure of time. It's purely an optional feature should you wish to use it. So couple of smart features here. For your fast finishers, if you've got pupils that are taking a wee bit longer and you want to give them a wee bit more time and there's some that are finished, that's one of the problems with whole class teaching. You can actually click the duster down in the bottom right hand corner, and that gives you a blank board where you could put up some extension questions or indeed just some mental maths or some numerical calculations to keep the fast finishers busy whilst you give some of the other pupils in the class more time. But the idea is that they are very much marking their work and giving themselves a score out of how many they attempted. So for example, a pupil that only answers 6 questions can still achieve 100% by getting 6 out of 6, not 6 out of 10. So a couple of smart features that are unique to kind of this module. So there's a grid that can be displayed, so there's only one worked example, but here's a blank board where the teacher, if they're quizzing the class, could plot as many points as they wanted to by writing over it with the Promethean or Smartboard. Now for this particular module, the pupils have to draw a 10 by 10 grid, but if you didn't want them to do that, you can actually click on that printer, and what it loads is a set of printable grids. I'll just minimise that so it fits all the way inside so that you can see it. So they could be printed off and students could cut them out and stick them in their jotters if you didn't want to waste all the time drawing the grid, but you might want them to do that. It's just to give you the option. Now in terms of the next part of the lesson, because of the smart navigation features, if we close this down, we could actually get to silver outcome 2 in just a few clicks. So there's a lot of content on this software. We've tried to make it as user friendly as possible, but if we want, the more you use the software, the quicker you'll get at navigating your way through the process. And of course, there's a corresponding outcome at gold as well. So that's an idea of what a module looks like. And if we just go back to the front page of the software by clicking this back arrow, there's also success records where pupils can have these printed out and given to them to record their progress in all exercises, homeworks and assessments. There's a direct link to the second level maths online platform, assuming of course the teacher or the student had a valid subscription. And of course, if you click here, it will take you straight to our website, which of course has many more resources on it, including of course the second level Rigor Maths monthly calendars. So if you're interested in this software and you've got any further questions, either as an individual teacher or tutor, or indeed for a school order, then please feel free to contact us at sales@cdmasterworks.co.uk. We would be delighted to hear from you.